Hello Heartland fans, how is everything going on? Welcome back to our channel, upcoming show. In the previous video, we did a recap of episode 6 of Heartland, where we talked about Tim and Jessica's big party. If you have not watched it yet, its link is in the description below. Now in this video, we will tell you how Amy had prepared Tim's gift for Jessica and how the family feeling was given by Amy and Caleb to Logan and Jade respectively. Now, without further ado, let's begin the video. Initially, let's talk about Jessica's present. Tim wanted to give Jessica a wildie as a gift in their big day. So, he wanted the horse to be calmed and trained, and for that, he asked possibly the best person in Hudson, his youngest daughter, Amy. He knew no one could do it more better and faster than Amy could. So he kind of gave a straightforward order to Amy to gentle the horse. On top of that, Tim annoyed her by repeating his orders again and again. Anyway, Amy did the job perfectly with the help of Logan. Right from the beginning of Heartland season 15, episode 6, we saw Amy working with Jessica's wildie and she was making good progress. From getting the horse to trust her and Logan to putting on the saddle pad, saddling the horse, and finally riding it, the wildie was doing better and better. With each new element, Amy and Logan introduced the horse to. And during Tim and Jessica's wedding, we saw Amy riding the wild stallion to the Dude Ranch and officially handing it over to Jessica. At the final phase of the horse training season, Amy consoled Logan that he is also a family member of Flemings and Bartlett's. Here is the conversation. Logan said, "Look at this guy, loving his new family, his new home, he belongs." Amy replied, "Logan, hey, you belong too. You really think I'm just gonna let a great horse trainer walk away?" Logan replied, "Well, I mean, if you are smart, you won't." Finally, we can say Logan officially got his new home and a new family. We saw this season completely full of romances, and Tim and Jessica were not the only one. In the previous episode, we saw Peter and Lou back, but after their previous meeting, Lou and Peter had not got the chance to talk privately. Sometimes Jessica interrupted them at Lou's office, sometimes some other walks come out to distract them away from the feelings. After that, Peter just went on a Maggie's run and the two had all the intentions of talking through their feelings right then and there. However, they got distracted by each other. And it continued like that for the whole episode. Lou and Peter didn't seem to manage to have the conversation they desperately needed to have. And each time their talk got postponed. Lou grew warier of just jumping into a relationship with Peter again without considering the repercussions. Both of her own volition and because Amy warned her to know what she's doing before taking things any further. So, by the time Lou and Peter did have their much needed talk, Lou had ample time to think things over, and she admitted to Peter that she needs time to figure out if getting back together is indeed the right step for not just her but also for their daughters. And Peter also controlled his emotions and respected Lou's stance and promised her that he will be there the second she decides on what she wants to do. Here is the conversation between them. Lou said, "I just have to make sure it's a right choice for everyone, not just me. That I am not just being selfish." Peter replied, "Okay, well, I just need you to know that I am 100% certain that this is the right choice for everyone involved because we have been through that, right? We are not gonna make the same mistake twice. I know this is gonna work. I'm just not sure that you do yet." Lou replied, "I don't, I'm sorry." Peter said, "Okay, when you are ready, you just let me know and I will be there in Heartland." Now let's talk about Caleb. Caleb shared some wise words to Peter and Jade. First, Caleb chatted up Peter and told him that he can see something being there between Peter and Lou, and that Peter should just go for it. On Heartland season 14, episode 6, we had seen them together babysat their kids. Peter had said to Caleb that he hopes Caleb will never have to share his kids with another guy, and now Peter has a chance to have that. And then Caleb helped out Jade, who was struggling with something too. Hear what Jade was into. Jade shared her feelings to Caleb. She said, I feel like a stranger. Obviously, I have been on the circuit for way too long, and all I gave to show for it are a few buckles. I'm the only woman competing against the boys, and I'm winning. It's tough. None of the guys will talk to me. It's like I'm operating on the edge. On top of that, Tim's wedding also made Jade feel lonely because it seemed like everybody has a family except her. Here is how Caleb cheered her up. Caleb said, Alright, let's you and I dance. Just until the right partner comes along. And you know what? He will. Look around you for a minute. See all this? This is your clan. You have a lot more to show than just a few buckles. In the party, other than Tim, there was one person who was more than happy, and she was Parker because she got an opportunity to dance with Logan. I think overall the entire episode was quite smooth and with less dramas and more of the happiness. The ending was joyful and every character's feelings was sorted by the end of the episode. What's your thought on this episode? If you like our content, like our video, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for notification. By the way, this video was made with the help of an article from tvspilot.com.